You can configure your Wi-Fi networks with Windows 10 in one of three modes. Ad hoc. This enables you to configure wireless connections between devices in a peer-to-peer way without requiring a wireless access point. Wi-Fi Direct is similar. You can use it to connect your devices without a wireless AP. It's similar to ad hoc wireless networking, but is typically used to connect to peripherals such as printers and media players. Infrastructure. This is based on wireless APs, and infrastructure networks consist of wireless local area networks that enable communications between wireless client devices. When you configure a wireless network, there are a number of Wi-Fi standards. 802.11 provides up to 54 megabits per second and uses the 5 GHz range. 802.11b provides 11 megabits and uses the 2.4 GHz range. 802.11e defines quality of service and provides multimedia support. 802.11g use over short distances at speeds of up to 54 megabits. It's backwards compatible with 802.11b and uses the 2.4 GHz range. 802.11n uses speeds of up to 100 megabits and it uses either 2.4 or 5 GHz ranges. 802.11ac achieves 433 megabits per second and uses the 5 GHz range. Another factor to consider when you're setting up your Wi-Fi network is Wi-Fi security. You have a number of choices. The Wired Equivalent Privacy or WEP protocol. This is an old wireless security standard. Only use this if there's no other option. Wi-Fi Protected Access. There are two variants, WPA Personal and WPA Enterprise. WPA Personal is easier to implement than WPA Enterprise and, therefore, it's ideal for smaller networks. Authentication is usually based on a password. The password and the Network Service Set Identifier, or SSID, generate encryption keys for each wireless device. WPA Enterprise is designed for larger networks and requires the use of a Remote Authentication Dial-in User Service, or RADIUS server, which provides for authentication. WPA2 is an improved version of WPA, and it's the de facto Wi-Fi security standard now. It employs larger encryption key sizes than WPA. To manage your existing Wi-Fi networks, open Settings and click Network and Internet. On the Wi-Fi tab, you can configure the following options. Show Available Networks will display all of the Wi-Fi networks that your device can see. Hardware Properties allows you to configure the Wi-Fi network adapter. And Manage Known Networks will provide you with a list of the networks to which you've previously connected. You can then connect to one of those if they're within range, or you can forget or view the configuration. You can access Wi-Fi services, and you can configure Hotspot 2 networks. To view advanced Wi-Fi settings, open Network and Sharing Center. Under View Your Active Networks, click the wireless network you want to configure. In the Wi-Fi status dialog box, click Wireless Properties. Here you can view information about the encryption that's in use and the authentication protocol that's in use. What is Wi-Fi Direct? Windows 10 supports Wi-Fi Direct, which enables you to connect your Windows 10 based device to other devices and peripherals without using a wireless access point. To set up Wi-Fi Direct, verify you have a compatible adapter. To do this, type ipconfig/all in the command line. Verify, as shown in the graphic, that one of the network adapters has a description value of a Microsoft Wi-Fi Direct virtual adapter. To enable Wi-Fi Direct, use the following procedure. First of all, open an elevated command prompt. Then run the netshish wlan set hosted network command. Specify the mode, which is allow, specify the SSID that you want to advertise, and then specify the password using the key parameter. Then run the netshish wlan start hosted network command. Later, if you want to stop using Wi-Fi Direct, run the netshish wlan stop hosted network command. Let's have a look at managing Wi-Fi networks. Okay, to enable Wi-Fi Direct, start by opening up a command prompt. And then use the netshish command, wlan set hosted network, mode equals allow, then the SSID Wi-Fi Direct, and then the passphrase, which is easy enough to remember here. And then the next command is to use netshish wlan start hosted network. And then we can check to see if on another computer we can connect to this host using Wi-Fi Direct. Okay, so here we are. Click on the Wi-Fi symbol, and there we can see the other network, Wi-Fi Direct. And then to connect, I would click connect and enter the passcode. Back on the other computer, to shut down the Wi-Fi Direct, use the netshish wlan stop hosted network command. You can also manage the additional or known Wi-Fi networks by opening up Network and Internet Settings and then clicking the Wi-Fi tab, and then you can use Manage Known Networks here. You can take a look at a network you've connected to before, and you can view its properties or choose to forget it. You can also use the netshish command to view your Wi-Fi profiles. A list of all of the available profiles, or the profiles to which you've connected. And if you want some information about a specific profile, you can specify its name. And you can see here it's a wireless LAN, connect manually, the SSID name, the network type, the authentication mechanisms used, and so on. In the demonstration, you saw how to manage Wi-Fi networks and how to set up Wi-Fi Direct.